Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Blair and this is Momentum. All right, check it out. If you're new, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. So every time I put out a video, you'll be notified. And I want to give a big thank you to all of my subscribers, the old ones and the new ones. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Now, in today's video, I want to tell you about the ultimate client hack. Let me explain what I'm talking about. What I mean by client hack is to always be ahead of the client. Always be ahead of the curve. You want to always be in the know. And you want to save yourself time. Okay, here we go. When you first meet clients, they respond to your ads, whether it's on Facebook sticker, whatever, bandit signs or whatever, Craigslist. You ask them the 4 or 5 questions. I'm not going to say what those questions are because, if you're in this business, then you know. But I want to go a little bit further. I want to go a little bit further. What you do is when you meet people and you got them on the phone or if it's text, you ask them everything they have. You want to ask them about everything they have. And then you want to proceed. After they tell you that, you want to proceed to ask them about their insurance. Now, not specifically what type of insurance they have, but one, how often have they switched insurances within the last 4 to 5 years? Okay? And then you want to ask them, how many times did their doctor switch them or their insurance stop paying for something and automatically without notice, without the client's choice sometimes, switch them to something else? Was it because they got better? With diabetes, a lot of times they will change because of the weight loss. It'll be that, among other things. And this is the way you save time. Now, I understand because I was there. There are people who are extremely new at this. If you're new, you're trying to get all the money you can get. You're trying to build up your client base. You're really trying to build it up. And I understand that. I understand it. I was there. I'm not there anymore. But as you gradually build up your client base and you get more experience, I'm going to tell you why I say this. Just for an example, if someone were to call me, now I haven't marketed in a year and a half, 2 years. I'm going to though this summer. I'm going to put out all the bandit signs that I have because there's no use in buying them if you're not going to use them. You see what I'm saying? So now, this is the thing. What I do is I ask people everything they have, and then I ask them all of the questions that I just told you. How many times have you switched insurances? Sometimes I say, do you have a copay? How many times have your doctor switched you or your insurance stopped paying for whatever? After I get all of that, I try to figure out if it's even worth it. If they have really low standing products with not a lot of numerical value, like small profit margins, and even if I have to go 15 minutes, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going to go because it's not worth it. especially at my level. Now, I'm not the biggest out here, but I'm definitely not the smallest. I'm nowhere near that, and like I give you some examples. If they have True Matrix or a lot of no-name products, or even if they have like Varios, or like 50 counts or 100 counts or something like that. Or if they have the products that you can't sell in stores, if they have those, and even if they have a lot of them, it's still not worth it, and the reason why I won't go, because it's not worth it. For the time it takes for you to go over there and spend the gas, you're really not making that much profit when you take your profit and minus the gas it takes to get over there. It doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? So it really doesn't make any sense. So, and then what you always want to do is, with every client that you have, you always want to make sure you have 2 or 3 products that they can get if their doctor switches them, or if their insurance stops paying for it. Sometimes their doctor will let them know, and sometimes they won't. Well, the doctor actually will, because they'll monitor how they're doing, how the patient is doing. But sometimes the insurances won't. Especially if you got a job or something like that. Jobs are always trying to basically get a better bang for their buck. And that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother can of worms. But what else? I'm telling you all of this because it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a tremendous amount of time. You see what I'm saying? Another thing is, a little bit off subject, never loan people money. Okay? Never loan anybody money. I don't care how close you get to them. Okay? Because 3 out of 10 clients will ask you for money at some point. Because you have to understand something. You have to understand the population that we're dealing with. Now, this is interesting. Because I've had clients that are like almost dirt poor. The client's making 6 figures. I've had clients who own businesses, and everything in between. And those clients, you don't have to worry about it. But you also have to worry about, you got to keep up your game. You got to keep up your game. You got to keep on your toes. Because these people, not all of them, and the percentage will vary from person to person. But just know that you got to always be playing your A game out here. But the tip that I just gave you, the client hack, is foolproof. Again, if you're trying to get up your build up your client base, fine, go for it. Anything will make you money. But when you get to a certain level, like I said in other videos, it's not how many clients you have. It's not. It's about what they have and how loyal they are to you. You feel me? That's what it's about. Because I've gotten rid of clients before. I have. And I'm not really worried about it, because to be honest with you, I don't answer my phone nowhere near as much as I used to for numbers that I've never seen before. I just don't. Because a certain part of me has gotten kind of jaded not pissed, but like, I just don't have time for the bullshit. By me being a wholesaler and a flipper, having the best of both worlds, you just trim the fat. You see what I'm saying? Just trim the fat. I may make a part 2 to this video. I may make it. Well, let me say this. The reason I asked you, or I said to ask your clients about what all they have, how long they've been on it, how often do they switch insurances, where they live, how many times the insurance has stopped paying for something without them knowing, or without them having any control over the situation, is because without even asking about their specific insurance carrier, once you get all of that information and you get some years up under your belt, you can almost pretty much tell what kind of insurance they have. Now, I'm not going to explain that, but I can tell you, it's the truth. You can tell whether they have really good insurance, like really great insurance, or really bad insurance. Now, this is not all about, you being better than them, or me excuse me. I'm tired. Me being better than them. I'm not better than anybody, but I just don't have time. I'm doing too many other things, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate all my old subscribers and my new subscribers. I love the comments. Keep them coming. Smash that like button. And remember, you can't gain momentum without traction. You can't gain momentum without traction. All right? And on that note, into the next video. Peace.